welcome back! We're gonna do One Piece live reaction and power leveling. Straight after that, we have 4 characters to discuss which happened in following reaction, which you will see. Those are the characters we're gonna discuss. It's Arlong's officers. Let's see what strength are they. See you in the reaction and power levels. Go! We are! Usopp is killed. Luffy not believing though. Sanji's attacking Zoro? What the hell is happening? She's telling them to go instead of reporting to Arlong. Yeah, the last words was basically telling if you don't go you die, and she don't want that to happen because that was out of anger, so she couldn't control herself. That's what I'm seeing here. And the Marines coming. Alright, Marine making some actions, but they are not strong, really. What? Wow. So they are the leaders. Purin. He knocked out the Commodore. If the Unit 77 is gone, yeah, what's gonna happen to the report? Because the higher ups will know, right? That's literally starting a war with Marines. Okay! How he survived then. And even Sanji predicts that. Sanji is smart. Report it to Zoro. Okay. There they are. He's alive? Yeah. He's dead now. Holy moly. Oh, that was perfect. Couldn't be better timing, guys. Calm down. I need to calm down. That was a good one, guys. Okay, let's get serious because there's nothing to laugh about. Yeah, we have serious matter now to discuss. What we gonna do with Nami? Because she saved Zoro, she saved Usopp. She tried to get rid of them. She tricked them before. It was kind of her fault to bringing them here though. We know she needs money. That's why she steals the treasure from them. Is she gonna be honest now? That's the question. Okay, yeah, that's what I was expecting. I mean, kind of makes sense when I'm thinking about that, because she needed money, so she took it. Probably not her first time. Looks like that's the case. I'm kind of convinced. Kind of, not 100%. She was shady for so many episodes, but now it's kind of makes sense why she was shady. She didn't want to more interactions between them. All what she cared at that point was money. Sanji.
いきさつはすべて話すから。おらいい。おい。
So Zoro basically stating that from the very beginning that doesn't matter what, he's not gonna go unless probably Luffy changes his mind. It's all about Luffy now, Luffy's decisions, yeah? If he still needs Nami, yeah, we're gonna go for it. Okay, so the branch 77 got destroyed and they came in, but looks like they are not even, maybe they are aware of it, but they don't give a shit about that at all. Before even that, we will have to finish our episodes, and yeah, we had clash between Marine and Arlong pirates, especially the officers of Arlong pirates. Luffy completely stating he don't want to leave the island, he don't want to listen to even Nami's backstory, because all what he needs at this point is Nami, is the good navigator which he was having a good time with. From Nami's perspective, that's a tough one. Now we got to know her backstory, so when we finally know her backstory, we can certainly say when she's lying, when she's not lying. And let's go to another episode. If you like it so far, please give me a like, give me subscribe. I'll be so grateful. Thank you. We are. Fishman officers and Luffy. Completely ignore them. Nice.
待てお前
呼んだか
お前誰だこの島で何してるんだ
そんなこと聞いてどうすんだ
それもそうだお前の言う通りだ
They are so dumb. So Zoro is actually not even listening, he's just sleeping. So Usopp and Sanji will actually know Nami's backstory.
8年かかったよ
So 8 years they are under Arlong's reign. So we're getting Nami's backstory now.
バカったれ物を取っちゃいかんと何度言わせるんだ
That's her mom, yeah?
あとね今お金がないの今度払うわ体途中なんだ公開術までナミの夢だもんね私の公開術で世界中の
So her dream is to make a world's map.
海賊だみんな海賊が来たぞ
Okay, Arlong's coming.
ご機嫌うるわしくだらねえ人間どもよ今この瞬間からこの村いやこの島を俺の支配下とするべき日に自分の命を俺から買う大人1匹10万ベリーガキ1匹5万ベリー払えねえやつはいくら出た同胞よ2500万ちょいってとこか
This village was undefended at all, isn't it?
同胞よ
ロンさん村の外れから剣ぶりだ
お見落とすとこ
鴨肉があと10分シチューも沸騰中こりゃ家計に大打撃ねまあ奮発してやる
Wow.
ベルベルさんが殺されちゃう
That's it! In the second episode, I didn't spoke much, to be honest. I was so focusing on the Nami's backstory. So far it was looking not that bad, but now when Arlong coming to Belmer's house, it's gonna be completely different, isn't it? I have a pretty good idea what can happen. It's not as tragic as Zoro's. It's not as tragic as Sanji's. And hopefully that will remain like that. Because those two girls and Belmer definitely don't have money. Let's cheer up a little bit ourselves and let's go to the power levels. Welcome to the power levels. In this section we're gonna talk about strength, we're gonna power scale characters which we saw in the reaction, those obviously which we can justify. And yeah, we have 4 characters, there's the list, we know it's gonna be Chu, one of the officers, then we're gonna talk about Kurobi, Navy Commander, Purin, and lastly I'm gonna talk about the 3rd officer, which is Hachi. Let's do it. But before that, we need to bring ourselves all the rules what we justifying for, which is, first of all, is the winning by 1 punch. If the character can win a fight with a 1 punch, we justify he's twice stronger. The second rule is winning without fighting seriously. It don't has to happen with one punch. It just win, but if the character really playing around, that means he's 10 times stronger. And the third rule is basically applying both previous rules, which is not fighting seriously, and winning with one punch, which gives him 20 times stronger. So let's go back to video now. Starting off from Chu, he jumped on the marine ship, he attacked immediately average marine, he knocked him out, definitely twice stronger than average marine, also not attacking the commander as well, and surprise, knock him out one punch. He was cautious, but he was unable to continue the fight. We also know he's a fishman and he is an officer. Let's start with his minimum strength. He knocked out the average marine with one punch. That's gonna be twice as much, which is 20. Then he knocked out with one punch the commander, which we don't know the strength, so we remaining on 20. But what we also know, he is a fishman. The average fishman is strength of 50. But he's an officer, so he's the higher ups. So his minimum strength, I'm gonna put 50. And we cannot justify his maximum strength so far. The fights what he was taking wasn't as big as we can say anything, so remain 50 plus. Hopefully we're gonna see more in the future. Next is Kurobi. We didn't have any fight, he just destroyed a little bit of the ship, so we don't know anything about apart of that. He's a fishman, he's an officer, so we're gonna put exactly the same thing as Chu. The minimum strength is 50 plus, and we have no maximum strength as yet. Case closed. Next is Purin. I did a little research on Purin actually, just to find out what kind of rank he actually have in the Marines, and turns out he have the higher rank than the lieutenant full body. I'm not comparing him to Morgan because in my opinion Morgan is not the normal marine, because he was turned into the villain. He had this axe instead of a hand, so he's not as relevant to the marine ranks. Let's compare it to the full body, and yeah, he have higher ranks, which means his minimum strength, I'm gonna say, is the average full body strength, which is 15. And we also know he failed in a fight with a Chu. Chu beat him with a one punch, which means which means Purin is twice weaker than Chu, or Chu is twice stronger than Purin, but we don't know Purin strength, so we looking from this perspective. So Purin maximum strength will be the twice less than Chu, and Chu have 50, which means Purin maximum strength is gonna be 25. That gives an average strength of 20. Case closed. And lastly, we have Hachi, and surprise, we're gonna go different direction than Chu and Kurobi, because he have shown us some level of strength, because even Purin says that to move the rock under the ocean is impossible to make. And also we know that he was rising the Grand Line monster Momu, because he was feeding him, he was calling him, so he was in the care of Hachi. I'm talking about the Grand Line monster, which means he has to be at least Grand Line monster level, because Momu obeys him. So yeah, what I'm gonna give him a minimum strength of the Momu, which is 178 strength. And that's his minimum strength. Case closed. We do not know his maximum strength. And now, when we have those strengths revealed, let's compare it to the characters of a similar strength, just to let us know, let us fill our curiosity, which is starting off from the strongest character, which is Hachi. He's in position number 11, as marked as Grand Line monster level. He's above Momu, obviously, and above Pearl, which obviously it's Pearl we're talking about, you know. And he's underneath Arlong, which is his captain, which is fair, and hypnotized Butchie. But really, Hachi is at minimum strength, 178. So I believe Hachi is going up in her rankings, definitely in the future. That's my prediction. Let's go lower it. Let's go to Chu and Kuro because they have the same amount of strength and they are positions 19 and 20, basically the same position for now because they are strength the same. They are below Captain Morgan, which is strength of 70. Technically, Captain Morgan can actually do some decent fight with the Fishman people. And Usopp, ladies and gents. So looks like Usopp can handle some stuff, but again, they have the minimum strength and Usopp is average, and that's only 5 strength more, so kind of not sure about that. They are also above Alvida and Acrobat Kabaji. Alvida is again the same level, her maximum strength is above slightly 50, so that might be a decent fight, and Acrobat Kabaji is simply falling into the sea on the bottom of the ocean, isn't it? So yeah, that's that, guys. I hope you guys liked it and see you in the next episodes.